Among the prophets mentioned in the Quran, few stories are as detailed and powerful as that of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. His life is filled with trials, miracles, and lessons that continue to inspire believers today. The Quran mentions him more than any other prophet, showing us the importance of his mission and the universality of his message. From his miraculous survival as an infant placed in the Nile, to his confrontation with Pharaoh, to the parting of the sea, and the liberation of the children of Israel, the story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, is not just history. It is a timeless journey of faith, patience, struggle, and ultimate trust in Allah. In this video, we will explore the incredible story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, and the Exodus, focusing on how this journey of liberation teaches us lessons about faith, freedom, and resilience in the face of oppression. The story begins in Egypt under the rule of a tyrant, Pharaoh. Fearing the growing strength of the children of Israel, Pharaoh ordered the killing of all newborn boys. In the midst of this cruelty, Allah inspired the mother of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, to place her baby in a basket and let him float down the Nile. That basket was guided by the will of Allah, and it ended up in Pharaoh's own household. Ironically, the very ruler who sought to kill him would raise him under his own roof. The Quran tells us that the wife of Pharaoh, known for her kindness, convinced her husband to spare the child. She said, "He may be of benefit to us, or we may adopt him as a son." This early chapter of his life already demonstrates Allah's perfect plan, protecting Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, in the heart of danger. As he grew older, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, witnessed the injustice faced by his people, the children of Israel. One day, in an attempt to defend an oppressed man, he struck an Egyptian and unintentionally caused his death. Fearing retribution, he fled Egypt and journeyed into the land of Midian. It was there that Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, found refuge, married, and began a new chapter of life. But his true mission was yet to come. The call from the burning bush. On his way back to Egypt, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, experienced one of the most profound moments in history. Allah called him from the burning bush at Mount Sinai. This was not just a call to prophethood, it was a call to liberation. Allah commanded Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, to return to Egypt and confront Pharaoh, demanding the release of the children of Israel from oppression. At first, he felt fear and doubt, but Allah reassured him, strengthening his heart and granting him miracles, his staff that turned into a serpent, and his glowing hand as a sign. With his brother Prophet Harun, peace be upon him, as his companion, he set out to face Pharaoh. The Quran narrates in vivid detail the confrontation between Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, and Pharaoh. With arrogance, Pharaoh rejected the message of Allah and mocked Prophet Musa, peace be upon him. To challenge him, Pharaoh gathered magicians from across Egypt. Yet, when the magicians saw the miracles of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, his staff transforming into a real serpent, they immediately recognized the truth. They fell in prostration, declaring their belief in the Lord of Musa, peace be upon him, and Harun, peace be upon him. Pharaoh, however, was furious. His arrogance blinded him to the signs of Allah. Despite witnessing clear miracles, he continued his oppression. The struggle continued until Allah commanded Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt under the cover of night. Pharaoh, realizing what had happened, pursued them with his army. When the Israelites reached the sea, they felt trapped. Behind them was Pharaoh's army, and before them was the vast water. Fear overtook them, but Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, stood firm, declaring, "Indeed, with me is my Lord. He will guide me." At that moment, Allah commanded him to strike the sea with his staff. the waters parted, creating a safe path for the children of Israel. They crossed safely, while Pharaoh and his army followed in arrogance. But as soon as they entered, the sea closed upon them, drowning them all. This was the defining moment of liberation, the end of tyranny, and the triumph of faith. The story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, and the Exodus is filled with lessons for us today. 1. Trust in Allah's plan. When the Israelites felt trapped at the sea, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, showed unwavering trust in Allah. Even when escape seemed impossible, Allah provided a way. 2. Arrogance leads to destruction. Pharaoh's downfall was not due to a lack of evidence, but due to arrogance. His pride blinded him to the truth, reminding us that arrogance is one of the most destructive traits. 3. Patience in struggle. Liberation did not come overnight. Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, endured years of opposition, rejection, and struggle. Change often takes time, and patience is key. 4. Freedom requires faith. True liberation is not just freedom from physical chains, it is freedom of the soul through submission to Allah. The Exodus symbolizes both physical and spiritual liberation. The legacy of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, is one of resilience and leadership. He was not only a prophet but also a liberator, a teacher, and a lawgiver. His journey with the children of Israel shows us the challenges of guiding a community, the weight of responsibility, and the need for constant reliance on Allah. Even after liberation, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, continued to guide his people, teaching them the commandments and reminding them of their covenant with Allah. His patience with their constant complaints and disobedience further demonstrates his remarkable character. Why does the story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, still matter today? Because oppression, arrogance, and injustice still exist in our world. The Exodus is not just history. It is a metaphor for every struggle against tyranny. For those oppressed, it is a reminder that Allah's help is near. For those in positions of power, it is a warning against arrogance and injustice. For all believers, it is an inspiration to remain patient, trust in Allah, and never lose hope. The story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, and the Exodus is more than an ancient tale. It is a journey of liberation that continues to inspire us. It teaches us that no tyrant, no matter how powerful, can stand against the will of Allah. It reminds us that patience, faith, and trust in Allah are the keys to overcoming life's challenges. As we reflect on the story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, may we learn to embody his trust in Allah, his courage in standing against injustice, and his perseverance in guiding his people. May Allah grant us the strength to follow the path of His prophets, and may we always strive for justice, patience, and liberation in our own lives.